I've already taken all those still photos with an emphasis on the panel gaps and any cosmetic imperfections, if I saw any, right? So in this portion of the video here, what we're going to do is we're going to go and dial in, take a close look at everything, and then do the paint meter measurements. So just starting off with the front bumper. The chrome looks in good shape, nicely secured, good. I just like to give it just a light tap, make sure everything's kind of properly installed and I'm not picking up on any rattle noises. The bright work on the leading hood is in good shape. Here on the bezel, just a slight little paint imperfection there. And I've already got still photos of that. Right. And let's start off with getting some paint meter measurements. Starting with the center of the hood. Okay, I got 15, 16, 17, and 11. Here on the cowl, 9.5. And 13. When we get a specific reading of it's over 19.7, that would be an indication of some body filler use, like right here, 19.7. How much, we don't know. The only way we could figure that out is if we were to sand it down to bare metal, which we do not want to do. Right? Okay, so fender reading, 12 and 13. Looking at the windshield, I'm not seeing any obvious cracks, chips, or signs of delamination. And while I'm at this angle here, I like to get a shot of the dashboard area. And we're just checking for any cosmetic imperfections, warpage, or anything like that. And then a shot of the hood line. Right. And also, I like to move in and take a look at the wheel well area. I'll be getting it underneath the car as well. But I always like to capture as many angles as possible. I try not to move too fast when I'm doing this. Alright, and then also I do the side panel view. Checking for any signs of waviness, dings or dents that we wouldn't typically see if we were to look straight on. Alright, looking good. Okay, the hood panel fit is slightly raised here on the back end. And let's get some door readings. So, okay, so we got 19.7, more Bondo there, Bondo body filler, 14, so we're getting a good reading there. Chrome looks good. And outside mirror, nicely secured, wing window good. Rubber just a little crack there, but it looks like fairly new rubber. Not seeing any blemishes in the glass. I got the still photos of the badge on the glass. And fit to the seal looks good. Same here. There's a badge reading. Okay. And also what I do is I tap on the vinyl top, not too hard to where I cause a dent, but I'm just checking to see if there's any obvious rust underneath there. I've done this before where I can hear like a crunch or a crackling noise, and I'm not hearing that. Do the I always like to check to see how the doors open and close. For me, that this is huge. So open, a slight drop. Here's a swage line here up to here, so there's a slight drop, and then close. So you can see where it's catching. Okay, and close. Okay, not bad, but you can see where the door does drop a little bit. All right, continue on with the paint meter readings. Here on the left quarter panel, 14, 19, let me do that again here on this, yep, 19 cents. So we got some filler there, 12, 14, and filler down there. So when I get these readings where I suspect some body filler, again, I like just to rub my hand across the surface, and I'm just checking for any type of unevenness or like prep or workmanship issues. So it's smooth to the touch and pretty consistent surface wise. Let me get the rear wheel area. All right, and then we'll do a side panel view from the back side. And rear bumper area. Here the trunk lid looks slightly raised, right? Slightly bowed. Right. Taillight lenses look good. We got the stamped numbers on there as well. Chrome looks good. Let's do the finger test here. Okay, that's good. Well, let's see if it's good or not. Okay, so you can see where there's a gap difference there. So a little tighter on the left side. I'll get back to that. Here we go. Looks decent. Exhaust good. 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 All right. Side panel view. And let's get some meter readings. Here's the glass, and then the badging there. 9, 7, 7.5, 8.5. Right quarter panel. Do that again. Okay, 19.7, 11. So some body filler. Yep. 18 and 19.7. Again, I'll just kind of run my hand across there, not feeling any waviness. Looks good. And let's just do a quick little tap here. Good. Glass again the little badge work there on the window there. I don't know, it's from the inside there, scratch. Outside mirror good. Get the door readings. 19, 12, 19.7 fender. 17, 21, 16, 20, 20, 19. Oh, let's do the wheel well area. And then a final look at the glass from the right side. Dash looks good. And then I've got the public VIN right here as well. I got a still photo of it, but we'll get it on video just as a backup. And mast looks straight. Push back here one last time before we move on. Before moving on, I always like to get the suspension height from floor to the lip of the fender well. So around here we're around 26 and 3/4. So we're just really looking for the obvious, right? Left rear. So 25 and 3/4. I'm not looking at it dead on. We just want just a general idea. Okay, that's 26. And 27. All right, so I'm gonna have Tom start it up here for us so we can experience startup. All right, so we're getting a little puff of smoke there. Let it idle for a little bit. I'm not hearing any misfires. And all right, Tom, you don't mind goosing it a little bit? That's good right there. We'll let it idle. All right, so we got some smoke coming out there. And then take a look at the gauges really quick here. How about the 74, 375. Oil pressure we'll keep an eye on. And then we'll go towards the engine bay area. All right. Looking at the underside of the hood panel, looks pretty clean. Nicely done. The springs support the weight of the panel. I'm not seeing any stamps here on the panels though. So, yeah, nothing to identify them. You know, typically you see them around here. Engine bay here, we've got the battery nicely secured. Here looking at the frame, I don't see any signs of impact damage. Firewall, I know sometimes it's hit and miss as far as getting like an engine number, so I'll check underneath for the casting numbers, but sometimes you see it in the back there. I even saw one resource where it's like towards the back of the cylinder head. Intake manifold's been replaced. That's a Eagle Block carburetor. Pulleys look like they're, I don't see any wobbling. Good. And I've already checked the radiator, and I think I can still open it. I didn't see any fluid. Let's see with it running. Oh, good. So now I can see the fluid there. It's running. I don't see any signs of bubbling. Just a nice, strong circulation. Okay, I've already checked the hoses. They're nice and pliable. Good shape. Checked the power steering fluid and the engine oil. Look good. Again, there's no stamping here. Oh, actually there is one right there. All right, so I'll get my camera on that one. I'll come back to that, but there's that one right there. So I can't make out the number though. It's just I typically run across that issue. And then just looking at the underside one last time, making sure there's no markings that we can use. Nothing there. And then I'll check closely here one more time. And all right, moving on. All right, so this is something new I've been adding now. I've been doing as much video as possible of the underside. Even though I take the still photos, I know sometimes there's some areas that I wish I would have got a different angle on, and this helps. And I typically don't talk too much when I'm doing this. It's bad enough to get to hear me breathe hard. Try not to move too quick either, because I know it's kind of hard to follow. Crankshaft seal area looks good. I'm going to try to get every number that I can, or casting number, whether with photo or with video. So this portion will be pretty shaky. Here's some more stamped numbers here on the, well, looks like 117, adjacent to the crank. Right here by the left side of the engine. I'll try to get as close as I can to these numbers. I've got the picture already, and back it up with the video. See if we can see anything else here on the side. Underside here, so I'm behind the back tire here, so it's gonna be hard for me to stretch it now. Let's try to get whatever I can. Transmission. I'll do a quick video here of the underside just in case I missed something. Alright, so final review of the video before I move on. All right, so we're doing the operations check. So windshield wipers work. The aftermarket steering wheel is on right now, and so the horn doesn't work, and the auto cancel for the turn signals. But I saw and I verified the lights there on the hood, right side and left side do work. I still have to walk outside to check. It's got the aftermarket radio in here, which I guess it works, right? But this one's not connected. What else here? We've gone through the gears. We've already stepped on it a couple times already, and the transmission moves seamlessly. We're gonna get on the freeway here, which is a rare treat. I typically don't get on it because they're so congested, or it's just too hard to get to. But we're gonna be able to run it on the freeway and do a proper performance verification or test for you. Just looking at the gauges, it's at half.
I just noticed my speedometer's not working.
Okay, yeah, speedometer's not working, so and we'll see if the odometer still moves along.
Yeah.
And then there's the oil pressure and temperature and the clock. We'll check the heater operation here in a little bit, but I want to stay quiet once we get on the freeway. So I won't even say anything, and then we'll just go through the gears. So we're about to get on the freeway now. He's going to drop into the lowest gears and go through it manually. Transmission shifted seamlessly. I don't see a shimmy coming from the steering wheel. That looks pretty solid. I'll be sure to comment on the braking as well. And let's continue the road test. You can hear the lifter noise, and what Tom is saying is just when it runs low on oil, that should correct it. So service station, I see that I run in and get some oil and top it off, and then I'll recheck it and we'll verify it if in fact it does clear up. Also, I asked Tom how often does he have to add oil. He says about every 6 months. Like, okay, because I did notice, and I got it on video earlier, where the you can see like blue smoke coming out of there, which is an indication of the engine burning some oil. Lights work, reverse lights work, just the right side turn signal. The oil and the tapping noise has gone away now. So I was able to verify that. Then we'll just continue driving and we'll head back. Make sure it doesn't pull. There's going to be some crowning, so if it goes to the right, that's going to be permissible. But I'm looking for the violent pull. And stepping on the brakes, and yep, stop straight. Right.